guys, by the way, Stef, because you told me 2 songs, and then I deleted the one you wanted, and I only kept the other one, so... Everybody please pretend this is the song she actually wanted to come out to, and didn't change her mind from, and then back to, and then back and from again. Ladies and gentlemen, please on the stage, Miss Stef Wilson!
Fail! That's it, I'm done. I'm not doing this. It's bullshit. Do we have any Italians in the room? Yeah. Wow, awesome. I am the granddaughter of some Italian immigrants. Take that, Trump. Yeah, but I'm a failure. I have dropped out of the attempt to be Italian. I've tried to tan. I've tried to gain weight. I've tried to eat cheese. No. My grandma actually said, she barely speaks English, please learn Italian, at least you can do that. So she would start saying things to me all the time in Italian. She'd be like, fidanzata, fidanzata. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go and I look it up and, oh, this definition says to fall in love, of course. But then this definition said to not pay your bills. Messed that one up. Sorry, Grandma. She once actually asked me 5 years ago, she's like, Steffi, are you a gay? What, Grandma? Are you a gay, Steffi? I love you no matter what, but are you gay? Grandma, why would you think I'm gay? Because I was really curious about this. I was a little defensive. She's like, because you're not married. Wow, because I actually thought back then that it was because I raced mountain bikes. And I had a career in construction, and I walked around like I had 3 legs, and I had a fucking bob. Oh no, I wasn't married. But then of course my sister, she's happily married for 20 years and has 4 children. Kiss ass. But my grandma finally came around. She's like, started bragging about me up in her assisted living facility to her 9-year-old male friend. She's like, oh, this is a Steffi, my granddaughter, the golden digger. Hey, back the walker up, Grandma. I don't understand what you're talking about. No, I'm my Steffi. She wakes up every morning with a Noah husband. So she goes out every day and dig for the gold. No, Grandma, that's not what that means. But, oh, no worries, Steffi. When I die, Grandma gonna find you a nicer husband. She passed away 1.5 years ago. It's not me, I swear, it's them. So, I had to honor her in some way, right? So I decided to immigrate myself. I thought, okay, I can do that. So I immigrated to New York City from this tiny country. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called Orlando, Florida. And let me tell you something. When you are fresh off the boat to a new country like New York City, it's really scary. I mean, first you have to learn the language. I'm an avid bagel eater. So I'd walk into the bakery, hi, because we're nice in Florida. Hi, I'd like a bagel and, well, what do you want? What do you want, schmear? What kind of schmear do you want? I don't understand. What kind of schmear? Yeah, just a bagel. Hey, I don't got all day, lady. What do you want? Want a schmear? I'll just have a bagel with butter. Yeah, she'll take a bagel with a schmear butter. Next. Oh, okay. I also learned that trying to walk around New York City is the equivalent of doing American Ninja Warrior. No joke. This Florida girl packed flip-flops and high heels. That was pretty much all I had to offer. Between the subway grates, the snow, and the needles, it's a very dangerous place to walk around. And then somebody once said to me, this little Jewish lady, because I live on the Upper West Side with all the Jews, and she's like, you really gotta watch out for your plants' fasciitis. And I'm like, oh, is that something that helps your plants grow? Oh, no, what do you mean I need to buy these things called flats? Let me just, first of all, we need to have a conversation about this. How does the word flats and flattering derive from the same word? I mean, I literally was like, what are you talking about? So, in Orlando, we're 4 years behind on fashion, so I did what anybody would do, and I went shopping for some Toms. But let me tell you a little something about my feet. I have gorgeous ankles. I'm kind of like a really a girl with a really hot ass, but she's 8 months pregnant. So you're like, damn, and then she turns around, you're like, oh. And I went to try on these tops, I couldn't fit them on. And the guy's like, oh wow, lady, you really got some fat feet. And I'm like, yes, this is amazing. And they're like, I don't understand what the problem is. This lady's celebrating the fact that she got fat feet. I'm like, there's a part of me that's Italian, yes! So he finally said, he goes, listen, I'm gonna help you out here, okay? There's some knockoff Toms down the street at Skechers. They're a lot wider for people with fat feet. They're called Bobs. Has anybody here ever met a skinny Bob? Okay, well, if you have, do me a favor, just congratulate him on his weight loss. I guarantee you it's at least 70 pounds. I mean, I think Bob is a name in society that we have catered to the allowance of being fat. It's like, have you ever had that kid growing up, Mom, Bobby's eating all the cookies. Oh, honey, that's just Bobby. I mean, you've got beer bellies, and then you got Bob bellies. It's like, hey, I'd love to set you up with my friend. His name is Jeff. He's got a beer belly, a little one. Oh, no, I'm not really interested. Oh, well then, you should meet my friend Bob. He's got a lot to love, and he's got a great personality. Sure, that sounds good. Every time I tell somebody I'm from Orlando, they go, oh, you're from Disney World. Yes, I lived right between Peter Pan ride and It's a Small World. Really? No, and across the street from the Disney bakery that had bagels and cream cheese. But you can always tell the people in Orlando, and that's probably about 50% of them who've worked for Disney, because they point with 2 hands. It's mandatory. You cannot point with 1 hand and work at Disney World. You have to point like this. But this means fuck you to every French person. How no wonder they hate us. I mean, they get on a plane and it's like, hello, welcome to Air France Flight 320, nonstop to Orlando, Florida, aka Disney World. In the event of an emergency landing, the emergency exits are at fuck you, and fuck you. Then you get to Disney World and you're like, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, I would like to know what the Space Mountain is, if it's okay. Oh, sure, it's just down fuck you, next to fuck you, and yeah, right in that fuck you area. Have a great fuck you day. How did this conversation go? Hey, Walt, Mr. Disney Man, we got a problem. Yeah, you heard the whole 1 finger thing? Yeah, the 2, yeah, we can't do that. Oh, you don't want to go back down to 1? Okay, well, what are we going to do? Oh, you just want to build them their own park. Okay, sure. Let's just build them their own park. I got the perfect candidate for the job. He's lazy. He sleeps every afternoon for 2 hours. He takes off 2 months out of the year, and he loves cheese. The French are going to love him. His name is Bob. Thanks, guys.